Hello everybody out there in the land of YouTube. Netdion here, coming to you with a PNN pop-up. It's on the late side. It's been a really fast day. Just zip. This morning was weird. I mentioned earlier that I got up and I was like, whoa, what is wrong with me? I really felt like, I don't know, dehydrated or just tapped out. It was weird. And as the day went on, I drank more water. There's been a drastic shift in the weather because now it's hot and humid and it's been pretty cool here. So I'm sitting by the dock of the bay. Is that how this song goes? Sitting at the dock of the bay. There's a gorgeous schooner behind me. You probably can't see it. This camera makes things smaller. So, and I'm going to go talk to those guys about maybe a few times this summer having a psychic on board. I don't know if that's like bad luck or something, but I think it would be fun for the tourists. So speaking of tourists, I think a lot about the diversity of this country, and I think frequently about the fact, and it is a fact, that the beauty of our nation is that we're all different. We're diverse and we celebrate that. We're not going to be homogenous and pasteurized, right? And if you live in a tourist town, like this definitely is, in the summer it completely, like, the population doubles here. There are things about the winter that are good. It's a lot quieter. But this city is getting ready for a big festival, the reenactment of the Battle of Bunker Hill, which I keep talking about. St. Peter's Fiesta, which is a festival that's going on almost 100 years, tradition. Celebration of immigrants, Sicilian immigrants. The Sicilian community brought their fishing prowess and their St. Peter, the patron saint of fishermen, all that tradition was brought here from overseas. So I'm pretty connected to that. And as I've mentioned, just growing up in the area where the Revolutionary War was fought, you know, this is one of the many areas that it was fought that founded this nation. It just makes you value wherever you are. You know, there are certain things that make you really love this country and love our democracy. It's our home. And Donald Trump can go to hell for as far as I'm concerned. I don't say that about anyone unless they exhibit the kind of horribleness that he has. And in the face of what's going on, I mean, you can see, and after a while it gets to be very obvious. He did it again with Iran. He freaked everybody out, distracted things, just freaked the whole world out. And what does Lion Carolyn Levitt say today? What do we call it? We call them all Barbies, I think, all the women. The Lion Barbie. She literally said the words. I just spoke with President Trump, and he said he's going to decide on Iran in 2 weeks. Deja vu all over again. Am I right? Oh my gosh. The American people are pissed as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. We are not. And speaking of the reenactment of the Battle of Bunker Hill, I bumped into somebody today who's a local, who we know each other, and she's watched my channel. She mentioned that during that reenactment, wouldn't it be great if we all had signs about saving democracy? How appropriate it would be to have signs everywhere that say no kings. And even better, what if we dressed in colonial costumes? That would be cool. It's just a couple days to get that together. So let's go into, let's talk about and read on a couple of things. And then remember, at 7 p.m. tonight, what we have is a guided meditation for Healed America. How you doing?
Hi.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I just want to try, what do they have here?
I'm just making a video.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Sorry, I got you.
You can be on it.
Thank
Where are you from?
I'm from Syria. My husband American.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you?
it's a beautiful place. I'm from here. I grew up here.
Oh, do you live here too?
Yep, across the street.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, we live in Wakefield.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
glad.
God, it's my favorite. Like when I'm like stressed, I just like come here, just saw the boats. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I come here to do videos. Here, take my card.
Okay. Oh my God. Sorry, what did you say?
Take my card. I'm in the middle of recording, but it's fine. No worries.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you. Okay, so what we're going to read on now is this 2-week thing. How's that 2-week thing going to go? Three cards. Okay. See what I mean? I was just talking about that. She's from Syria. And her husband's from here, and they live in Wakefield. America's great. We have to save it from this buffoon. My goodness. How's that 2-week thing going to go? The Sword of Truth is coming up. Tarot card, Queen of Wands. Communication. I'm getting lots of queens in the readings lately, and I'm getting lots of pages, lots of queens. There's mega power for all of us. Not MAGA, mega. Like big power coming from the women and the youth and the people with a message. That's what pages are all about. Messages. We are all the messengers. It is so true. Sorry about the wind. I hope it's not too much. It's so true that the rest of the world is looking to the American people to see what we'll do, because we have a government by the people. And I'm gonna just say, to toss out all those people, I mean, you know, in your own way, who are saying we're in fascism, we're in authoritarianism, he's a dictator. Yeah, he's a dictator wannabe. All right, repeat after me. We are a proud democracy, and we won't be backing down. Anyway, this says that. This is him in the next 2 weeks. Sword of Truth, Queen of Wands, big messages. I don't think I don't think Iran wants to fight with us. I don't think they're interested in fighting with us. I really don't. I think all the world leaders know he's just a big orange buffoon. And then when they meet him, not for anything, but I wonder how he smells. And I'm not joking. I do. You've seen that look on Melania's face when she's around him when he's not looking. She makes a face like she just ate a lemon. So there. Oh, so before my friend just showed up, we're just, you know, there are no strangers, just friends you haven't met yet. I was just saying that tonight we have our guided meditation for Healed America at 7, which is not too far from now. It's 6:15. Okay. Let's read on these strange shifts in behavior from people like Tucker Carlson and Steve Bannon. I'm actually going to pull three or four cards from the deck of character because they've changed their tune. So the only reason that they would change their tune, because they're narcissists and there are more words to describe them accurately that aren't positive, they're reading the room. And they know that what they have a reputation about is not the trend. It's not trending. They have a reputation for being pro-Trump, no matter what. Pro. And I want you to know that I have had an issue. Last year at this time, when I made videos in this spot, there were Trump flags on these boats. Not all of them, but too many. they're gone. Taking back democracy, and we won't be backing down. I'm going to repost my song again so you can use it. Yeah. 3 cards about Bannon and Tucker Carlson. Really is, the wind's picking up. About those people of that ilk. They're seeing that the grass is greener on the other side. What, the side of truth? The meadow? The sunken ship. How often do I get that? And the dumpster. They realize that to keep up the pro-Trump rhetoric, both Tucker and Bannon is not a winning formula. So in a really convoluted, weird way, we should be glad for them speaking out in an anti-Trump way. That's as far as I'm going to go with my support for them. It's all transactional. It's all about them always. If they're going to go to where the bigger crowds are. All right. Now, I hope that woman calls me. I just gave her my business card. Okay. And if any of you want me to send you some business cards, you can hand them out, because, you know, I do readings over the phone. I'll send them to you. Let me know. Okay. Like, send me an email, AnnetteDion7@gmail.com, and I'll you know, I can get your address that way. I heard a great talk between, Heather Cox Richardson was hosting Obama. I think it was in Connecticut. I'm not sure which college, but she was letting him talk, which was great. It was kind of like giving Obama a platform for an hour, and I'll repost it too, so you can watch it too. It was really good. And he mentioned that, what I was just saying, and I think about that all the time. We're a nation of immigrants. That's our identity. Donald Trump is actually trying to strip our identity from us. I'm going to pull 3 cards about July 4th, because I have seen that there are protests happening July 4th. July 4th and protests in general. It's up to us. This is what's going to do it. And use the internet, use social media to spread the positive messages. And by the way, speaking of that, go to Annette Substack, and my latest article is entitled, I'm in my psychic brain, could our own stupidity and ignorance end the human race? Something like that. Annette Substack. That's on my post page also. So yeah, the American people standing up, these protests, the protests on July 4th, yeah, here we go. 4 of Pentacles. We're going to see people holding back on the 4th of July because they're going to say they're busy. To which I respond, really? I don't think in North Korea they have family gatherings. I'm just joking. If you're going to be with your family, so what? But I'm just saying, you know, like, I used to like plead with people to come to our Grassroots of Democracy meetings because like they were busy and they said they couldn't, and I said the reason you're busy is because you live in a democracy, right? I do see the cherry. There are things that are gonna there will be things that happen before then with this fascist administration, illegitimate, squatting in the White House. There will be things that they'll try to exert power. They'll try to clamp it down, but it's not going to work. I have the Page of Wands. It's the people with the message. I mean, the Knight of Wands. Oh, that's even stronger. And the 4 of Pentacles. Some people will hold back, but there will be enough that don't hold back. And I'm going to use a makeshift pendulum. Is Donald Trump going to be removed from office? Yes, that's a yes. So let's end it there. Yes, he'll be removed from office. I made this a little longer because I was just being a social butterfly a little bit, but please hit the thumbs up and please subscribe and please go to psychicandetdion.com and book a session and please become a member. I added a High Rollers membership for anybody who is rich and wants to support me monthly with a big amount. That's an option too. Because some people have a lot of money and they might want to help. I'm going to start treating my channel like PBS. Look, you get all the scenery. I'll see you soon. See you tonight. 7 p.m. every Thursday. Next Thursday I have to change that. But other than that, 7 p.m. every Thursday Eastern Time. See you soon. Lots of love. Thumbs up. Namaste.